Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Got one more thing left to do. Need to do this. There we go. How's everybody doing? Let me pull the chat up. What's up? I'm watching you, Pipe. I'm watching you, a Pipe. How are you? How's everybody doing? Let's consolidate some of these web pages, shall we? So I want to bring this, sorry, and this, and then do this. That. Okay, that's much better. Draconic. Am I a joke to you? Oh, I didn't even see Draconic. Your name blended in with Pipes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's up, 5N? What's going on? All right. Got everything set. What's up, Cameron? What's going on? Rock, what's going on? All right. We're here. I finally updated the logo. I got the Stone Wars down there. I did it before the Tower of God stream. I was like, let me just do this. I'm sorry. Now, what's up, Draconic? How are you? I got the Stone Wars updated on there. I still haven't found a background image. I'm gonna find one. Find one that's fitting. Even though this is kind of fitting, you just can't see Tsukasa's face. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It's just more Dr. Stone. That's just it. I don't like have any like long lasting desires for this series. I've never had that with the series. It's just, what are you going to give me this week? That's all this series has ever been. And even more so this season. It's just like, what are you going to give me this week? I want to see how Taiju and Yuzuriha, goodness gracious, how their conversation with Senku is going to go. What's the plan going to be? How do we move forward? What do we do? Like all those things. That's what I want to know. Like where, like that. It's that, and then I'm just here for the ride. I'm just here for the ride. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's mute this up. Let's mute this up, and I need to do this. And minimize. We gotta focus. Out of focus again. Okay. Archers and Into was chasing Gen, Chrome, and Magma. Yeah, that's true. That's right. That's right. Kid has like super duper hearing. What the heck? That's right. All right. We're all set. We're all set. So Dr. Stone, season 2, episode 3. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Out of focus again. And slurping? Jeez. Look at, who is this? I was gonna say something. I'll keep that to myself. I was watching them hard. You still watching them? Yep. I'm gonna say something again, but no. Damn. She's watching them still. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Can she hear them? I hope she can't hear them. Okay, cool, okay. She can't hear them. What? What? What the? What? I didn't know. I didn't know it was under. I didn't know it was under these. How are we gonna play this off? How are we gonna play this off? Yeah. I am saying. uh, that was such a drill bit, man. I love him. No, that was incredible. It was like he's struggling to get the words out. He can't say anything, and then he just lands on "I am Senku." Like what? Taiju. Oh man, that was good. That was funny. Song is still good. Mission failed successfully. I just want to know how are they going to explain yelling and crying like that when they've never done that before at the grief. Full version came out today. Okay. All right. I want to know how they're just going to explain that. That's what I want to know. Song is good, man. Song is good. All right. Is he still yelling? The whole thing is that they know someone's watching them. Unless they still can't hear. Unless they still can't hear. Are we gonna get this? Are we gonna get her since she's right here? Is she gonna approach them first? Taiju's he's no, he trusts his friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Mm-hmm. It wasn't Gin. Look at Senku worried. Look at Oh, there you go. We're still not focused. All right. Shut up. Jesus, shut up. You're in enemy territory. Ukyo. Blonde Gaston. So he could be the pincushion? So he could be the pincushion. Idiot. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You gonna burn it down? Chrome. Yeah. Take off, Gen. Now this kid is cracked if he shoots through the smoke and hits Gen. Got to give it up to him if he does that. I was just waiting for the I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the hit. You watching? Come here. I'm gonna say something, but I'm not. Come on. I was gonna say something, but I'm not. Could you imagine? I was just waiting for it. I was just waiting for it. I was waiting for my heart to sing. Yeah, the copper swirly. Excuse me. He is not. How? Come on, hurry up. All right, again. He was moving. Damn. Slapped the hell out of him. Let's get to it then. That would have been me. Damn. Taisha. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Is she buying this? Is she buying this? Is she buying this? What? What? You need to hear her sing? Oh my gosh. Happened to pick the perfect person to be on our side. She gonna go crazy. Play the song. Play the song. Play the song. Yep. Play the song. Right. Right. Just getting know these. Ugh. Ah. Just getting know this. No. No. Lie. No. Unless Senku knows. No, you're not about to reverse engineer how many records she sold. I love the visualization of this. What is it? What is it? Oh, damn it. Oh, no. I don't know. Jesus, Senku. Jesus, Senku. You gotta play the song, my guy. You gotta play the song. You gotta play the song. You got to. Is this really gonna work? Why is she JoJo posing? If I'm her, I'm gonna be like, they're talking to me through a phone, so only the song is real. I wonder if even though Lillian isn't here, right? If we could get her on her if we could get her on our side and then be like, here's her descendants. It's close enough. Maybe. She got it though. Don't lie to her. I wouldn't she's already seen through it. I wouldn't lie. There's no reason to lie to her. Please don't. Yes. Yeah. Nikki the guard has joined the party. Cool, yeah. I love this episode. This is great. Oh, I really love this episode. If she had fainted like them people at the dude, MJ had it, man. MJ, he had it. He was just stand there. Just stand there and just let it soak. Just let everything soak in. And people would just be passing out. He didn't do anything. He just popped out of the floor. Oh man, it's great. That was great. This was such a good episode. Senku's such a good character, man. I love it. Right? It's like he's not gonna lie. It's like he's not gonna lie. She saw through it. She's a mega fan. She saw through it. And he's just like, I'm not gonna I just love because he's so compassionate, but he puts up the front that he isn't. He's just like, I'm not gonna play with her heart anymore. Right? I'm not gonna play with her heart. She knows. So I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I have this one song. And if you want it, help us. But this was it was an unwinnable situation because it was literally you drew terrible because you see with this episode there's not really a reason to run it back because of how all this episode was so clear cut. I'll let it rock as I talk, but it wasn't like the other ones where a lot of craziness happened. But it was just you drew a super fan that possibly could be swayed. But then at that point you now have to go through so much. And what you came up with, right? And what you came up with was never going to work on her. Never was. But it's just luck of the draw, man. It's just luck of the draw. Picked right. Ah, man. Good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a pretty straightforward episode. Yeah, it's there's I'm just running it back, but this wasn't really nothing to hang up on. This was a setup. This is where we're going. We need this for later. I'm glad we have her on board though. Remember during the tournament when Magma and King ended up against each other right off the bat, right? This man Taiju. It's such a good episode, man. It was really sweet. It was touching. It was sweet and touching. I loved it. I loved it. Nikki and Ukyo. When I think of Ukyo, I think of Ukyo from Samurai Showdown. So I'm not gonna forget his name. So Ukyo the archer, Nikki the guard. Yeah, such a good episode. Such a good episode. When Magma almost killed Gen, right? That whole plot of them thinking Gen was a ghost. I love that. It's just I killed him. I know I did. I am Senku. What it was, Senku. So stupid. Hold on. Okay, that was almost perfect. I wonder if we could get Nikki back to the Kingdom of Science, right? If we could get her back to the Kingdom of Science, if she were to take just a nice swift look at them, would she realize who they are, where they derived from, if we give her a little bit of backstory, right? With Kohaku. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. I think it's one of the most, it's going to be the weirdest things, but the thing I most enjoy about these characters and their designs, right, is the fact that these characters, not all of them, but some of them actually have lips. Like in series, you never, like, characters rarely have lips. They have just like lines for mouths. But various characters in this series have actual like facial features, and I actually like that. I actually like it. Some do, some don't. Yeah, in some shows it depends on if they're close up or not. They got Nikki on their side. That's something. Yeah. I feel like if Nikki were to make her way back to the Kingdom of Science, if she does not die in this battle, if blood actually does get shed, if she were to make her way back to the Kingdom of Science, she would take one gander at at them and be like, you are definitely 100% related to Lillian. I feel like this episode was only 1 or 2 chapters in the manga. Kind of glad they took their time with it, though it does suck watching week to week. Yeah, I've never had that issue with I think I've said this before, right? That with for some reason with Doctor Stone, it's never like I've never had like this cliffhanger urge to watch Doctor Stone, or felt like I've been left off a nasty cliffhanger. I'm just like excited to get it next week. I really enjoy this series, man. I really do. I do. Well, one thing I do want to know: did Ukyo fire that shot? Did it hit anybody? You know, we only saw him shoot once, too. What is the status of Chrome and Magma? Just shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I really like this show. I really do. I wish I could have the way I feel about this show, how I feel about everything. That's what I wish. I would like how I feel about this show is just like, all right, Cameron, catch you next time. Hopefully, Cameron. Hopefully, hopefully. I think we got about like maybe 10 chapters. I think poor Gen's gonna die early from a heart attack. Yeah, especially if he keeps getting stuck with these two. They're not gonna help. Senku passing the torch to Chrome is probably my favorite part of the series. My favorite part of the series, oof. Senku passing the torch to Chrome was really good, but I do think my favorite like moment from the series so far, should say that so far, was Byakuya like talking to Senku, right? That's by far, like, that by far is my favorite. Where he's just like, "It's you, Senku, isn't it?" That is by far my favorite moment so far in the series. It's really good. It's really good. Sounds depressing, but mine was Senku crying. Yeah, because it's him actually showing emotion. That whole like finding out all the stuff about Byakuya and space and everything, like that stuff was hard. It hit hard. That stuff hit really hard. That stuff hit really hard. Really good too. It was really good too. Excuse me. So I knew Senku was gonna be special to me, to be honest. Yeah. Great episode. Got me in my feels a bit. Yeah. Episodes. It was like, though it was a strong ending to that first season. How that season ended, it was such a strong ending to it. Really good. It was a really strong ending. Yeah. Like that was, yeah, just sickness that in current day we just take for granted. Just like seeing their frustrations, that's what made it heavy. Like it was like, yes, they got sick and they eventually passed, but it was seeing the frustration. Damn, she still slugged the hell out of them. It was seeing their frustrations of, it's pneumonia. Like that's what hurt. It's just like, it's pneumonia. We know exactly what we could do to fix this, but we literally don't have the resources. Ah, man. Sunku is a type of tsundere. He is. He just happens to be your main character. But he quite literally is. Of course I know her. Sociopath, generally well meaning. Didn't Lillian didn't Lillian speak Japanese? Am I confused? I'm just thinking about that. She spoke Japanese, right? I thought she spoke Japanese. Or did she not speak Japanese? Or were they speaking English to her, but it's in Japanese because it's a Japanese show? That's what you start you start going in a loop. I thought she spoke Japanese, didn't she? I'm really thinking hard on that because there's no way she really, right? I thought so. I'm assuming it's just to make it easier to explain the difference. Yeah, yeah, that is true. It'll be yeah. That's true. It's a light switch. This isn't my phone. My phone's right here. This controls my lights for my desk. This man, I still can't believe that this man Senku reverse calculated reverse calculated how many records she sold because she was able to afford a ticket on a spaceship. Like, it's nuts. After reading Cheese in the Trap and doing research, that's what came to mind. Just my thoughts. Gotcha. It's a light switch. It's a switch with a whole bunch of different lights. It controls these lights under here. So these lights that are in the back, I don't know if you could see them, like red and green and blue. If you look right here, you can see it the most. Right? You can see the colors change. And the fact that Senku remembered a picture. Learn something today. Senku's brain greater than Einstein's brain. It's like, damn it, the facade is up. You remembered how many seconds he was in a stone. A picture should not be a big deal. That's true. He counted for thousands of years. I underestimate the man. I underestimate him. I underestimate him. He did count for millennias. Not a millennia, millennias. I don't even know if that's the correct plural word of that, but for sure, he counted for thousands of years. We don't know. Well, I don't know. Byakuya was the last one of them alive, so we don't know. A millennia is 1,000 years, and we know that it's been multiple thousand years. So I don't know if millennia is the plural of it or millennias. Or I'm just saying it right, wrong. Yeah, yeah. There's no Byakuya was the last one alive of all of them. They did have a bunch of kids though. We can't say that. She got it though. She do. She do. It's been way too long. Yeah. Oxford said millennia. Sure. So a millennium. Millennium is the singular then. Yes. This is such a good moment. Really love this freaking episode. Really do. Just nice and heartwarming. I really love this episode. Really dope. Really dope. Sebastian the interpreter. Yeah, Sebastian the interpreter. What am I going to use as the thumbnail? Am I going to use Gen? Am I going to use one as Nikki? Am I going to... What's going to be the thumbnail? I think the thumbnail is going to be this. Yep, it's this. This is the thumbnail. I think I want that to be the thumbnail. Yeah, I think I want this to be the I want this to be the thumbnail. And if I wasn't gonna choose this, I was gonna pick something with Nikki, probably of either her crying or probably her in the flashback. But I do think this right here is gonna be the thumbnail. It's the one that sticks out to me. Turn these off. Oop, that's quality. I really love this show, man. Really love it. Say it again. I just wish I could feel the way I feel about Dr. Stone about every other series. It's just like I don't have to get so worked up and worried about it and all this other bull crap that I do with other series. I just wish I could just watch it and just enjoy it. I've been trying to do that more. Like as I've like grown older, still think it's weird how people don't think like you could you mature and your opinions can change, right? It's weird that people don't think that way. I personally think it's weird. Like how are you living if you if you never change the way you think? So it's like as I've gotten older, I've let go of all of the not like controversial things, but all of the just unnecessary just like waste of energy into like series and arguing and all of this stuff. I think it just came the more I started to be more creative and the more I wanted to create my own things, like even outside of YouTube, just creating things in life. I just I don't I don't know. I understand like what they go through. Like I genuinely do. I understand what they go through. So I just want to take what they've poured their energy into, right? Now I'm not saying to be like fake or anything and you have to like everything. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that I want to enjoy what they're giving me, the series that they're choosing to give me, and not to allow myself to think so much into a series that I ruin it for myself. And I've realized that as I've gotten older, because you honestly can ruin a series thinking too much about it, because you want something to happen so bad, and if it doesn't happen, you then start to think, well, why didn't the original creator think of this? If I was able to think of this, it's not even like my love child, it's their love. You may not have those conscious thoughts, but those unconscious thoughts are there. So I think that's more, right? That's more so why I'm just like, I enjoy series. I'm gonna theory craft and talk about series if I like them, because that's just what I'm gonna do at the end of the day. But like how I was at 19 and how I am now is completely different. Like everything that I hate about the internet and how people talk about series and all of that, that's exactly how I was when I was younger. And I didn't like it. I don't want to sit and talk about because I'm not a negative person. I don't want to sit and talk about just how terrible a series was or how much I don't like something. Even though I tend to do it sometimes now, I don't do that. I don't find the one thing that's wrong with something and talk about it. I want to talk about all the good things that something did. Like, yeah, cool. That messed up on something. All right. Well, what about that, and that? And for some people, that just may seem like, oh, you're what are the words? You're biased, or you're just you're trying to I can't even like vocalize the words correctly, but just because I like want to speak about positive things and I want to enjoy the series for what it is, does not mean like we can't talk about the negatives. It's just in current day, people focus on the negative, right? People focus on the negative. One thing I also don't like is that if there's a group of people enjoying something and you particularly don't enjoy something, you don't have to bring your negative or your like negativity. That's what I boil it down to, negativity. Or you don't have to bring that to the conversation. If you don't like it or you don't feel the same way, but this group of like 10 people are sitting here just enjoying something, and you just want to be like, oh, you know what, it really wasn't that great, or I really just didn't like it. And it's just like, well, we are. We are. So we can talk about that later, but I don't like at that point. I kind of don't. I should have recorded this. I just realized I didn't record this. Random. It's just like I don't like that input is just so unnecessary, because you would hate it if you and your friends were vibing out, right? You would hate it if you and your friends were vibing out about something and then someone just came in just with unwanted stuff, right? Like you would hate that. I know it would bother me. It would genuinely bother me. No, that doesn't mean I don't like discussions. What I'm talking about and what a discussion is two completely different things. Like if we're literally just enjoying something, right? Right? If we're just literally enjoying something and then you do and it's not discussing something. No, this isn't. This is just how I just feel like this whole thing spiraled from just how I feel about Dr. Stone. And I'm kind of just rambling at this point. But like you can have a discussion about things and then you can have a situation where someone is like just being like a Debbie Downer because they don't particularly like something. Like discussions and not liking something is not mutually exclusive. Like I've had plenty of situations where it's just like, yeah, we're enjoying, like I'm like we've been like not on the channel, just like in life, like we've been talking about just how we like the series, or this is happening and this and this, and then someone just like sees you're having a good time and sees what you're talking about and just wants to interject their negativity. That like that's different than us having a discussion about what the series is, right? That's a different. Like that's like if we were just deciding to have a discussion about the series, that's different than you just jamming your dislike of something in my face. Because to be frank, I could care less if you dislike it. It's like, cool, you don't like it. There's probably nothing you like. That's how I get that way sometimes. It's just like, no matter what you say, I'm probably gonna disagree. I don't know. It's just like, especially like if it came at an unwanted point and I feel like I was having a great conversation. See if I like it's like one of those. But like if I'm sitting, if we're having a discussion about something and like I kind of like it, that person kind of like it, that person loves it, but that person kind of really doesn't like it and that person hates it, that then we can have a discussion. But like if it's just like, yo, like I love it, he loves it, they love it, they love it, they love it, they kind of like it, they're just here for the conversation, and then this person absolutely hates it and they just want to throw the fact that they hate it. Nah, I don't. I'd rather not talk to you. Sorry. Sorry? Question mark. I'd rather just not talk to you. I don't know. And then that's when I'll be like, he doesn't like it, you could go talk to him about it. Because yeah. It's just how I am. that just babbled that just rambled on from just it rambled on because it started from I wish I could be like with all the other series that I like how I am with Dr. Stone. Because I just enjoy Dr. Stone for what it is. I'm not looking into it too much. Right? I want to know these things. I'm attached to these characters, right? I wish I was like that about right? I just wanna, and I wish I could be like with my hero like I am with Dr. Stone. But it never happens. I've tried and it just doesn't happen. Like I wish I could be that way. Like I'm that way with Dragon Ball. Like I'm very open. Like I'm very open with Dragon Ball with people that absolutely just hate Dragon Ball. And it's just like I don't understand why you hate it, but okay. It's I don't know. It's just certain series I just can't do it with, and I try. Anywhere is full of people who, instead of discussing series, that they just give an L or use the word mid, or compare series that have nothing to do with each other. The main thing that I really don't like, I really don't understand, and really bothers me. Clearly, Dr. Stone is better than Dragon Ball. I think if we use the logic that I've been spitting forth the last 10 minutes, clearly it is. But the one thing that I don't understand and I don't like, it's something that, and when I say I don't like it, it's not like I'm attacking them. It's just like I don't like it because it's just like, well, it's just weird because that's not the creator's intention. But I don't like when a series starts off, right? And it's a little, I'm not talking to you, Siri. Okay. I don't like when a series starts off and it's small, it's very unknown, right? And it's a good series starting off, and then it starts to gain its popularity, and then it becomes mainstream, and now because it's mainstream and a bunch of people like it, I don't like it anymore. I've never liked that since I was a child, because it's something you experience. It's something I experienced in high school with like certain artists, like music like certain musical artists. Like I remember listening to Wiz Khalifa before anyone knew who Wiz Khalifa was. Right? I remember listening to Wiz Khalifa like 5 mixtapes before Wiz Khalifa was the most popular hip hop artist in the mid 2010s. And I remember when he popped, and I'm just like, man, I'm glad that he popped. I'm like, he's been grinding for years. He's been grinding, touring, putting music out consistently. Like I'm just like, yeah, he finally popped. And then I had a friend that was like, I don't like Wiz anymore. And I'm just like, why don't you? Oh, because he's mainstream and this. And it's just like he can't stay that forever. Like you're being like super selfish. Like he's like, I've never, since I was like 12, I've never liked it. I don't like not liking something because it's mainstream anymore. I get not liking something anymore if something happens in the series that makes you not like it or makes it not worth it to watch anymore. But just because something is popular, I don't understand. Like all the hate that Demon Slayer was getting, it's something I will never understand. That someone could probably try to rationalize it to me. And it's just like, I don't understand it, because I'm like, the series was the same before and after. Like the series was the same before and after it got popular. So why don't you like it? Like, it makes me start to ask, right? It makes me like start to ask questions about them and not like why they like, just like them. Like, well, why are you like that? Why do you care that a bunch of people like it? You should be happy that a bunch of people like it, because now the person that's creating this thing that you love can get the proper money for it and can get their respect for it. It just, I don't know. I've never understood that. I really haven't. Yeah. Like with Demon Slayer. Like I'm so happy that Demon Slayer blew up the way it did. I'm so happy it blew up the way it did. I'm not happy that she didn't make any money from that movie, but I'm happy it blew up because she deserves it. She deserves it. She totally deserves it. Jujutsu is gonna probably sweep every category it's in at the Crunchyroll Awards, and everyone's gonna hate it, because that's what happened with Demon Slayer. If you remember, everyone loved Demon Slayer until Demon Slayer won Anime of the Year. That was the turning point. Demon Slayer was beloved. It was genuinely popular. Episode 19 did a number. It brought so many people in to the series, and then and then it won Anime of the Year, and then that's when everything turned on its head. Right? That's when everything turned on its head. Like, it's just, right? It's terrible. It sucks. Like, obviously not. Like, obviously not. You may not, like, it can't be bad if it's this popular. That's the one thing I can say. If something is super popular outside of like trash reality TV, like if a show is popular and it's on for multiple seasons outside of like reality TV, right? Outside of reality TV, like, it's good. Just because you don't like it, it's good. It is good. I'm like, I hate to break it to you. I don't think it's terrible, but I do think it's overrated. I don't think so. I don't think it's overrated. I think Demon Slayer, I don't think it's over. I think Demon Slayer got its just desserts because it went its entire run without the public. It went its entire run without getting what it probably deserved, and it took for the anime to get it. I don't think it was overrated because it wasn't overrated its entire run. The series ended within a year. I'm not talking to you. The series ended within a year of its anime premiering. So I honestly don't think it's overrated. I don't think so. I think it's just happening all at once for Demon Slayer. That's why it's so like out there. Like usually a series will gradually pick up steam. Chainsaw Man. It'll gradually pick up its steam and then have its boom. Demon Slayer went relatively under the radar almost until it was done, and then the anime hit and then it boomed at the end of the series. So I think that's why it feels this way. I think that's why it feels this way. Same thing happened with Chainsaw Man. People were recommending it left and right. It got popular and suddenly started seeing slander on Twitter. It's weird, man. I don't understand that like chain of thought. Not liking it after it gets popular. I don't understand that. I don't. I remember early in the channel's life, like I'm talking like first 100 subs. Someone I don't even think that they're here anymore. Like they're not on the channel at all. They were like early in the channel was like he was like I don't like popular series. He's like if a series is popular, I hate it. He was like, but I've heard so much about JoJo, I kind of want to watch it. And I'm just like, why? Like, if a series is popular, you don't like it? Because it's popular, you don't like it? And it's just like, you cannot like the fandom attached to a series, but to not like a series because it's popular? Ugh, I don't know. It falls in line with, I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. It's like I just don't get it. And that's why I said the other day. I don't remember when did I say that? I said it the other day. Like, you can be a fan of a series and not be a part of the fandom. Like that still sticks with me. Like, you can be a fan of a series, but not be a part of the fandom. You can like a series and be completely disconnected from all of the nonsense that a fandom will do to a series. Oh, excuse me. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Sitting there babbling. Because if a show you like doesn't stay popular, it gets canceled, right? Pretty much. If your show is popular, you have it's more of a chance that it'll continue to go. If your show's not popular, you're gonna end up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even realize what I did. I'm sorry. Like when your series is well liked but not popular, doesn't sell well, you end up with a Noragami. It's a great series. But if it's not ever gonna sell, guess what? That anime not gonna finish. It sucks, but I don't think people realize that this is a business. Like everything everyone does in life is for monetary gain, especially if you're creating something. So if you don't pop, if you don't have the surplus of people seeking after it, it's never gonna finish. It's not gonna get done properly. Right? A lot of these shows, they never make the money back that they put into it. right? They never make their money back. There's an article that a comedy series, nothing intensive on anime, like nothing intense with animations or anything, a 24 episode comedy series from like 4 years ago cost $4 million to make. 4 million US dollars, I should say. 4 million US dollars for a 24 episode series that wasn't action, just comedy. Just a lighthearted series. 4 million. And the director said, we barely made half of it back. Loss. That's a loss. That series is never going to continue. I don't remember, but I'll look it up and I'll put it in the Discord when we get off the stream. I'll drop it in the Discord. But it's a loss. That show will never get a second season. It'll never finish. They worked so hard for those 24 episodes, and that's it. That's it. It sucks, man. It sucks. But that's just the nature of it. That's the nature of it. I'm cold. I've been in this basement too long. Plot twist, I'm in the basement. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening to me just ramble about stuff. Just rambling. I won't say names, but this guy that works at this anime studio said that not even the owner owns a car. All the money goes to the higher ups. He actually described it as a cocaine business. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I hate that Gatuge Sensei made $20,000 from that Demon Slayer movie. $20,000 from that Demon Slayer movie. Nah. Smoky Smell's still here. Not as intense as before, but it's still here. She made $20,000 from that Demon Slayer movie. That just speaks ownership. Like, that's a whole different conversation. Ownership. That just speaks owning what you create, not selling the rights away to something, to a conglomerate or a big gigantic company. And it's just like, there's no way. There's no way that in Japan, how it's set up, you're gonna make it. You got to be connected to something in that country in order to make it. Oh man, $20,000. The top grossing movie in Japanese film history. $20,000. That sucks. Like, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Oh my goodness. Anime industry is so broken. No. They die. They die in the studio. That's it. They die in the studio. Suffer from mental health. Can barely make rent. Can barely live. Sucks. Right? But that's what happens when your series isn't popular. And when your series is popular, apparently. What happens with both, apparently. I just hope that of the 80 million copies that she sold in the year of 2020, she made a good profit. That's what I hope. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. I was going to end this a couple minutes ago and I didn't. Mecha Shokan said it. Drop that in the Discord too, Draconic. I want to check that out. Drop that in the Discord too. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Tower of God, Jujutsu Kaisen, and a possible sidetrack stream. If I can just come home like how I came home today. If I can come home like how I came home today. If I could come home like I came home today and just get everything knocked out crazy, then goodness gracious, we'll be in business tomorrow. So, yeah, it's only 3 chapters, but it's funny. Yeah, drop that in the Discord. I want to check that out. Especially if it's 3 chapters. I'll go find something to eat and sit there and read through it. Yeah. I'm getting off. My voice is going. My throat's going. See you guys tomorrow. Dr. Stone was good. Thank you for the rambling. I appreciate you. Peace out.